Previously on Smoke and Mirrors. I'd like a recommendation for someone who can teach me how to fight with a sword.
Oh, is that all? I can see when Majevny has an opening.
Cardus Arcanus.
They can't seriously have a copy of it in stock.
Only one way to find out. Shelf 63, Section J, number 24. Nope. Missing, of course.
Everyone has a breaking point, Blackwater. Go to the city of the dead if you want your damning book.
We are Smoke and Mirrors.
A troupe of stage magicians.
Lost in another world.
Trying to stay alive.
With an evil wizard chasing us.
We have to use our wits in order to survive.
When all we want is to find our way home.
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 Smoke and Mirrors, Volume 1, Chapter 5. It's not magic, it's DiGiorno.
So, do I call you Sir Majevny or Instructor Majevny, or how does this work? I've never really done anything like this before.
Well, Miss Carlyle, I've never been knighted, so I'd prefer you wouldn't call me Sir Majevny. It cheapens the value of being a knight. Go ahead and put on your guards.
I think with all the lives they tell me you'd saved, they would have considered making you a knight at some point. Isn't that how it works?
Knighthoods, realistically, are for show-offs. I've just made sure valuable people stay not dead. That's not a shin guard, that's for your thighs. I'm generally not going to be bending down low enough to hit your shins.
Oh. Okay.
I'll start with the basics. Hold your sword on guard. A little further out. Stand sideways.
Like so?
Yes. Now, as an experienced sword fighter, there are 6 main targets I'm going to go for on your body. 1, the upper thigh. 2, the other thigh, obviously. Lower chest on the right, then on the left. Then the different sides of the head. Everything else is too much effort.
All right.
1 and back up. 2 and back up. You won't last long if you stay this tense. Don't push the sword down on the low blocks. Let it fall. Make it effortless. So, tell me, Miss Carl. What made you want to take up sword fighting? 3, 4, 5, 6.
I ran into an ambush.
Oh, an ambush. What did you do?
My friends jumped in and saved the day. The attackers, they were all either arrested or killed. I did nothing. I just stood there.
You froze up then?
Yes.
And what do you think would have happened if you jumped in?
You
froze up because of fear. It's not that you don't have courage, but you had a very realistic observation that if you grabbed a sword, not only could you get yourself killed because you didn't know how to use it, you could actually make it worse for the others because they would have to stop what they're doing to protect you.
That sounds right.
Miss Carlyle, there's no such thing as being fearless, unless you're prepared for precisely everything.
Whoa.
People aren't always going to attack you 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to be ready. You have to know when to block and when to just back up. But in regards to your ambush, the best way to conquer fear is to be ready for it the next time. Don't repeat the scenario in your head and say, if I had known, I would have done it this way, and no. It probably wouldn't have played out how you hoped, no matter how good you are. Miss Carlyle, your homework before the next class. Take your sword with you, wherever you go, and every time the bell tower rings, I want you to hold your sword out, arm straight, for a 30 count. We'll work on those noodle arms of yours. Oh, Your Highness.
Carry on as you were, Majevny. I'm just here to observe.
Thank you. Yori, thank you for arranging that. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I forgot. Here, can you hold on to that for a second, please?
So, how was your first lesson?
Am I supposed to be this sore? I feel like I'm not supposed to be this sore.
Oh, just wait until tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to that.
So, did he call you noodle arms?
Maybe.
You'll be alright. He thought Mackenzie was beyond hope when she started.
I guess that's somewhat comforting. I have something I want to ask. There's a show closing tonight, and afterwards, I'm thinking about having a small get-together with friends and finishing their wine.
Oh, I would love to, but there's a state dinner tonight. Sorry.
That's all right. Least I could do is ask.
I have some business I need to attend to, but I'll gladly reschedule. Meet me after your next lesson.
But it's my... Hey, wait! My sword!
Hey, Ed. Sorry.
What's up?
I may have found something.
Good. The last shelf you sent me to was a bunch of fiction about the city of the dead, but nothing about how to actually get there.
I hope this is all worth it.
That book is our only lead on how we're getting home.
Here, go after this one. I'm hoping it's a proper roadmap of Soleil. I have another one I need to grab.
Nero! Shh!
What's up?
We're dumb.
Was on the wall the whole time?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see City of the Dead, Necropolis, or anything that even sounds close to what we're looking for. Ak is so much better at finding these things.
Ak has also been to a library since high school. Okay, all the books mention a seaport, so it'd have to be on the coast.
That would leave Shamali, Fry, and that name doesn't even have a vowel. Assuming this map is recent.
It's from 849.
Well, sounds like they use a different calendar. You know that paper isn't 1,200 years old.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes,
What year is it?
it's 870.
Thank you. See, that wasn't too hard.
Yes, but I was trying to find out how to do it without looking retarded in front of the smartest people in the room.
As much as it amuses me to watch you fumble around trying to find such common knowledge, if it gets you two loudmouths out of my library, I'll tell you to look at the big map on the wall behind the 40 shelves.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
It's an island?
Well, that changes things.
Yeah.
Well, come on. We have to check out and then figure out how we're getting a boat.
Let's see. I see adventures and a book on cupcakes.
Don't judge me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What?
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
As you were.
So, Yuri, what business do you wish to discuss with me?
I have an engagement tonight outside the keep that needs to be kept a secret. Sounds funny when I say it that way.
After what happened last time?
Yes, unfortunately. Completely hush-hush. None of our guards should know until it's time to leave.
That definitely sounds serious.
I normally wouldn't do it that way, but after the last incident, I want to be careful. No way to tell if there's still a traitor in the castle guard.
It's still a disturbing thought.
And I've already lied once to cover it up, to Lillian of all people.
It shouldn't be a problem. Should I tell the chef ahead of time not to expect you for dinner?
I'll show and eat a light meal so they don't start asking where I am.
All right. So how is Lillian doing? Or would Majevny be the better one to ask?
No, she's... Majevny didn't call her hopeless during the first lesson, so that's something.
Everyone has their talents.
She's taking it seriously. She doesn't live inside castle walls or have her own private security detail, and yet everyone knows who the four of them are. Or at least they've heard of them. It's a situation I'd be uncomfortable in, too.
Yes, I can see how that would be a problem. Still, back to the matter at hand. Wherever you're going tonight, enjoy yourself and please be back before midnight.
You're giving me a curfew?
What kind of tyrant king do you think I am? No, seriously though, we're still short on guards for the last watch. Until Majevny graduates the newest class, so I need them all back here.
All right, that's fair.
Well, that's the end of our daily 10 minutes of sunshine.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Are you good on lamp oil for now?
We could probably use a little more. It'll get used eventually anyway.
All right. I need to make a shopping list.
So, how long do you have to hold your sword like that?
I have to hold it for a 50 count every hour until I can hold it outstretched comfortably without being in pain.
How's that coming along so far? Lillian.
Hold on, I'm counting. Ugh. That wasn't even half of what I was supposed to do.
You'll get it eventually.
I hope so. Ow. Shoulder cramp.
There was something I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah?
Remember last week when I told you I'd like to ask you out for a date?
Oh, yeah. You still want to do that?
Yeah, and now that I know the neighborhood a little better, there's a place on Main Street that sounds good. Donner-style food.
I have no idea what all Dorner-style food involves.
As best I can tell, it's similar to Mongolian, but, like, a lot spicier. So what do you think? You want to make a date out of it?
Yeah, I think I'd like that. But when you say spicy, you better mean it.
I mean it. So what do you say 7 o'clock tomorrow night, as soon as the group in the theater gets set up?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, if that's all right.
Tomorrow.
What's wrong with tomorrow?
I'm sorry. No, I just can't. I'm going to the market.
But we never made a list.
I don't need a list. I'll be back later. How much for the oranges?
10 shillings for each of them.
If I get 10, can you knock it down one?
We usually only do discounts at 12, but you look like you're having a bad day. And it's getting late, so yeah, we'll make that deal.
Thank you.
This is only 8.
Oh, it looks like the last one's behind your ear. Here, let me get that.
Oh, you're a clever one. So did I guess that right, though?
About what?
About you having a bad...
Well, kinda. Yeah. You see, today's my birthday.
Oh, congratulations.
And absolutely everyone forgot.
Well, that's horrible.
I know.
You're not from here, are you?
Is it my accent? I thought I had a pretty neutral accent.
Your sword. What's the symbol on the hilt there? Is that a shrew?
It's actually supposed to be an eagle for America, but... And now I totally can't see it any other way. Thanks for that.
Anyway, so what do Americans do for birthdays?
Put candles in a cake, make a wish, blow it out, sing a happy birthday song.
Can I interest you in a barolola?
Oh, what? I have no idea what that is.
Christine, get that small piece of barolola bread out of the pantry.
I mean, can I at least ask what it's made out of?
Oh, it's the bread of the gods. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Try this. Remember to make a wish before you eat it.
I just eat the whole thing at once?
Uh-huh.
Just remember, if this kills me, no one's gonna buy your oranges.
Make a wish.
Oh my god, this is amazing. This is like what Greek baklava wishes it could be.
Good to hear. The baker at the far corner of the street makes it.
I think you just made a customer for life.
Well, good doing business with you. I hope the rest of your birthday is better than the beginning.
You and me both. You and me both. Thank you. Oh, crap. I think that wasn't edible.
It's an island?
Yeah, right in the middle of the bay, which means we need to get a boat.
Nero, boats aren't cheap, no matter what world you live in.
I know.
Do you think it would be too much if I asked the royal court for a boat?
Oh, man. I don't know.
I mean, how do you even go about petitioning for something like that? Like, what's the process? It's not like I can just go online and fill out a form.
What I've learned about this place so far, the best thing to do is to go up to someone who looks like they know what they're doing and ask.
You should be glad I'm not a private person.
Lillian, welcome back.
Hey, guys. I'm just gonna leave the groceries here.
Hey, listen.
Shh. I really need to lie down right about now.
Are you high?
I'm something.
Come on, I need you downstairs.
Why does it sound like everyone's underwater?
Just hold my hand.
No. No. I need...
You need some food. Of course you need food.
the oranges.
Okay. Take what you need. That was supposed to be all of our oranges for the week.
We can buy more. We can always buy more. We can always buy more.
All right, come on. Step down. What do you have?
Bakalula? Bakalula.
Baklava?
No. It was not baklava. I don't remember what it was called. Balalula, I think?
Are you just making up words?
I am not. I promise. I'm good. I can make it to the bed.
You aren't still mad at me, are you?
Yes. But it doesn't matter.
You know, I'd really like to know what I did.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
What do you mean?
You could have asked me out any time. Why now?
Well, it seemed like the right time.
But why? You could have asked me out any time, and I probably would have said yes, and I'm afraid if you've been thinking about it all this time, you may have some expectations, and I don't know if... What if you have this expectation about what it's like for us to be together, and I just can't live up to it? Like, is the magic still going to be there when we have to pick up each other's socks? Because, that's a part of the process.
Well, if there's one thing I know, it's magic.
Right. How is it you always end up with the ugly girls, though? Like, I don't even know your type. You even have a type?
I end up with the ugly girls a lot because I wingman for Nero while he's trying to make out with the hot ones.
I just thought you just had a thing for ugly girls with low self-esteem. Your whole life makes sense now.
To you, maybe.
Can I ask you just an extremely personal question?
I guess, sure.
If it's serious, then one day I want to be a mom.
I'm still waiting for the question.
Oh, right.
Baby steps, okay?
Right.
But to answer your question, no. I don't think I'd be a good mother.
Get out. You know what I mean.
All right, I'll leave you alone. We'll be upstairs.
How is she?
Blitzed out of her mind.
Well, it's about time someone loosened her up a bit.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, Ock, I got you that meeting you were asking about. For the boat?
Oh, okay. What, like now?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, do I look ready for the royal court?
Not really, but they can't expect too much on this short notice.
Ock, come on.
Guess this'll have to do.
Octavius Blackwater, Their Majesties King Rowan, Queen Tambry, and His Highness Prince Oswald residing. Thank you, Bailiff.
Good evening, Your Majesties, Your Highness.
Mr. Blackwater, we are very busy people, so it comes to us as a great inconvenience to convene royal court during the evening time. As you can imagine, we would be very appreciative if you could be quick with whatever it is that brought you here. What exactly would you request from us?
I apologize for the intrusion. It's been brought to our attention that there's a certain book with some information. It has to do with the incantation that brought us here, and hopefully a similar one that will return us home. And, well, it's been placed in the necropolis, and we'd like to go get it.
And how exactly is it that you plan to obtain this book?
I would need to charter a boat to get us there.
I see.
Mr. Blackwater, it costs a great deal of resources to charter a boat for a mission like that.
I am aware of that, Your Majesty, and I would not ask if we had any other way.
Resources that might be better spent on our own people.
If that's what Your Majesty wants, I would be in no place to argue. We just would have to find another way.
Like what? Are you planning on swimming there?
I don't really think it would be reasonable, and I'm sorry if I've offended you in any other way.
Maybe he could build a raft?
Should we tell him?
Tell me? Tell me what? What's going on here?
If you don't tell him, I will.
Tell me what?
Relax. There's a ferry that goes there twice a day.
And you weren't going to tell me this? You were just going to sit there and watch me sweat. Oh my God, I hate all of you right now.
Hey, look, Oxback.
Ed, you're an ass.
I suppose this means you're leaving in the morning.
Kenzie, you know we'll be back soon.
Yes, but if you find that volume you're looking for, you're just going to be gone for good, right?
Yeah.
You know, from everything you've told me, I just don't understand. Why would you want to go back?
Our country, to be fair, it's a huge dumpster fire right now. We have a tyrant for a ruler who's aggressively trying to change the whole country into a monoculture, and people still love him and hang on every word like he's God. And you know what?
What?
When everything comes crashing down and an angry mob raids the White House, ties his feet to a rope on the back of a carriage, and drags him through the streets of Washington, I want to be there. I want to be a part of that. That will be a glorious time in the history of the world, and I don't want to miss it. I really don't.
I don't want to lose you, even as a friend, but... All right, I'll say it. I don't know what to do right now.
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I suppose you're right.
We all have our own decisions to make. Lillian and Og, they're on the first ride out for sure, 100%. Nero, I'm not so sure of, but there's not a lot tying him here right now.
Promise me one thing, though.
Well, sure, anything.
If you go, I will be there when you leave. Okay?
Of course. Why would I want it any other way?
Well, come on then. I'll help you get loaded up.
I'm really glad they left some usable suitcases in that costume closet.
Nero, I don't even know what to pack for this journey.
Ock, does it at all seem odd to you?
What's that?
That entire island is a giant mausoleum. Most tombs I've ever seen, they don't have a library sitting in the middle.
I get what you're saying, but the ferry leaves twice a day. Even if we spent a whole week there on the wild goose chase, would we really be out that much?
A lot can happen in a week.
We're going to need a huge container of lamp oil.
I'll add it to the list.
We probably need to get some proper winter hats at some point. The ones in the costume closet are all like, "Good evening, comrade. In Soviet Russia, tomb buries you." Okay, that was funnier in my head. I'm still bringing the hat, though. Hey, Lillian, you feeling any...
Shh.
Sorry, man, I'm not getting a good read on her now.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Hi. You feeling any better?
The room is still glowing a little bit. Look, I'm not mad at you. I need you to stop existing so loudly right now. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
I'm going upstairs. I want to sit in some warm water and think and maybe figure out what we're doing here. I'll come out when I'm ready.
Do you remember anything we talked about?
You're still not off the hook.
Oh, come on.
Good night, Op.
Oh, hey, excuse me.
Oh, Clara, right?
Yeah. Can you tell me which room is Nero's?
There you are.
Here I am.
Glad you can make it.
Hey, can I borrow a hair tie from you, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thank you.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Ew! I really hope I still have some battery left on my phone. I really need to play the same song over and over about 100 times. Oh, please don't be in here right now. I'm far too tired to deal with this.
Surprise!
Oh my God.
Happy birthday!
Oh my God, I hate you guys so much right now.
You didn't really think I had forgotten your birthday, did you?
You! I was pissed off at you all day. I can't believe you would do this to me.
No hard feelings, right?
Oh, excuse me. I heard there might be a party that needs a bartender.
Happy birthday, Lillian.
Thank you. Ed, were you in on this too?
Of course.
I really thought you were going to figure it out. You walked right past the cake, but you were looking at your feet.
Oh, come on. I couldn't have been that oblivious. You too, Yuri?
She's not really a party planner, but
Being sneaky is something I'm really good at.
Well, I have something to say, and I want everyone to hear it. You guys are the best friends I could ever ask for, and I hate you all.
Lillian, would you like the first shot?
Oh, hell yes.
And maybe some Barolola?
You're funny.
Hello? Are there any spirits out there who can hear me and wish to speak with me? Hello? I want to speak to my sister. Anyone there? Stupid game. Maybe I'm just getting impatient with it. I don't know. Whatever.
Vivian, time for bed.
I know. Better luck tomorrow, I guess. Happy birthday, sis.
you have been listening to the Smoke and Mirrors audio program with Kirsten Krause as Lillian Carlisle, Rio Kimball as Octavius Blackwater, Mike Koistra as Nero Chamberlain, Jason Winstead as Ed Deshane, James Blaisdell as Rowan II, Kim Nelson as Queen Tambry, Marianne Orndorff as Princess Mackenzie, Jason Luka as Prince Oswald, and Sarah Hood as Princess Yuri. Additional voices by Ava Alsip, James Blaisdell, Brad, Karen Heimdahl, James Hicks, Kim Nelson, and Verbal Cat. Written and directed by Jason Luka. Special thanks also to Melinda Murphy for script editing. Support for Smoke and Mirrors is made possible by listeners like you. You can keep the show going, access episodes a full week before everyone else, along with exclusive bonus content like maps and sheet music for as little as $3 a month when you become a patron on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/smokeandmirrors, all one word, to check out exclusive awards for patrons and make your pledge. For credits, a full transcript of this episode and other episodes of Smoke and Mirrors, please visit smokeandmirrorsaudio.com. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope to see you again soon.